One of Bill Oberteuffer's interests in managing this property was this idea of all age, all species management. You know, we have taken that idea and tried to expand that to this case study that we're going to be talking about today. This is a 50-acre area on the property. In early 1900s or late 1800s, the property was heavily cut according to the records that we have. In about 1957, from what we can tell by looking at the growth rings of some of the trees that are here, we also had a harvest entry. The land has been grazed over time by various landowners, and so there's been some disturbance here, and it has created actually a multi-aged, multi-species forest, which makes it very easy to adapt some of the principles we are going to try here in maintaining this and encouraging a multi-age, multi-species forest. This property is located about 7 miles east and a little north of Elgin, Oregon, in the Blue Mountains. It is a dry mixed conifer site is what we'd call it, and it's at about 4,000 foot elevation. It receives about 24 inches of precipitation a year. Mostly is snow in the wintertime. The summers are warm and dry, and the understory is primarily snowberry, 9-bark, ocean spray with some elk sedge and pine grass. Historically, from what we can tell looking at the stumps, it probably had a scattering of ponderosa pine that dominated the site. But today, about 70% of the stand is ponderosa pine, and about 20% is Douglas fir, and then there's a sprinkling of grand fir and western larch. It has an abundant population of elk and deer and turkeys primarily. It also has a number of cavity nesting birds and mammals. And we've got pileated woodpeckers here as well, which are unique.